How are you guys? Yeah, I am woo too. I'm feeling woo. It's so good to be here. I'm in the prime of my life. I'm in my late 20s. I'm 31, and it's going great. That's a woman's age. Like, I am a woman, but I don't feel like one most of the time. I'm still feeling like a girl a lot of times. Like, I'm still relating to Taylor Swift songs on a level I definitely shouldn't, you know? But like, my back hurts a lot. So I'm like, oh, that's right. I can't shake it off. Like, I wish I could. I'm on Snapchat, you know? But like, I Google bunion surgery every day, so looking into that. It's weird. Like, I feel confident most of the time, but there are times where I'm like, like the other day I got jealous of a dog's thigh gap. I'm not proud of that. It's just like, how does she do it? I have to switch to kibble. I'm just gotta do it. Bitch. But I'm just like not where I should be, I feel, as a 31-year-old. I don't want a lot of things that girls my age want. I don't want kids. I do want a baby, though. So it's like, oh, you know, because they become that. And so, yeah, I do want a baby, but like, I feel like most women want babies, and that's maybe why so many of us exist, because babies are so cute. Everyone wants one. They're like the puppies of humans, I've heard. I think a scientist said that once. And, you know, it's like, and that's all you hear women say when they're gonna have kids. They're like, oh, we're trying for a baby. Oh, we're gonna have a baby. We just had a baby. And it's like, yeah, I know, but like, eventually it's just gonna be some dude named Doug. You know that, right? Like, it's just gonna be a guy. Like, it's always baby, but it's like, it's a baby this much of the time, you know it, and then it's all Doug. Like, it's just like, no one's ever like, oh, we're having a man. That's what you should say. Yeah, I don't want a dog. I don't, but the thing is, I do want a baby. I have baby fever. Like, I see a baby and I'm like, ugh. My body's just like, make one. Like, but you know, like, it'll strike you in the weirdest times. My boyfriend sent me a picture of him holding his cousin's new baby, and it had to have been the hottest picture I've ever seen of my boyfriend. I was just like so attracted, because he was like naked and fully erect, but it was also like, that was it. I was like, you never hold me like that, you know? Just for Caleb? No. He was clothed, but still erect, but clothed, but he was just holding this baby. He just looked like a father, and I was just like, ugh. Like, it was so hot. But I was like, I'll never have that, like, because I don't want kids. So I was like, is there a way he could, like, fuck me holding a baby? Like, we could just, like, borrow a friend's baby for a few minutes? Like, don't think, it's nothing gross. Like, he would just hold it like this. It wouldn't even know. It would feel soothed and rocked, I feel like. It might fall asleep. I don't know. If it wakes up, we'll blindfold it. Like, I don't want to damage your baby either, you know? Or if you have like a blind baby, that would be perfect. Is this weird, you guys? Is that a weird question? I like kids. I'm not good with kids, though. Some people are just naturally good with kids, like Bill Cosby. Like, he was so great with kids. We forget that. He was great with kids. Women, not so much, but kids, just, I'm not good. I mean, I babysat for years because this family just never came home, but that was difficult. It's hard. Babysitting is hard. It's like, ugh, because it's like you're a mother, but you don't love them, so it's like hard to care. You know what I mean? I'm just like, your kid doesn't look like me. Like, I don't care what happens. Like, I wouldn't be mean, but I was just like, you can go watch TV. You're not gonna be president. Let's be honest with ourselves. Like, you know. I'm sure your kids are different, though. No. I just feel like I'm past my prime to have kids a little bit. Like, I feel like I should have done it in my teens. Like, that would have been the best time. It's like they discourage it almost exclusively, but they shouldn't. Like, when I was in high school, I was like, I'm busy now, but like, what was I doing then? You know, like, homework? Not really. Like, I had 5 years to just do whatever I wanted, you know? All I did was eat cereal and watch Saved by the Bell. Like, you can have a baby through all of that. It's a great time to do it. First of all, your body bounces right back, so that's sweet. Like when you're 16, you have a baby at like 11 a.m., you can be at cheerleading practice at 4, top of the pyramid, ready to go. Maybe not the top, you're still a little leaky, but you're there, you could be there. I'm sure you're suited up. Also, if I had a baby now, like my parents couldn't help me and all. They live in St. Louis, I'm in LA. Like it would be too hard. But if you're in high school and you have a kid, like you live with your mom and dad, or probably just your mom. Let's be honest. Yeah, your dad probably split a while ago, but your mom's there. You know, she's hanging out, vaping, watching Dr. Phil, something like that. Like I feel like that's how she busies herself. She can help. You could just hand the baby to her and be like, here, Mom, try again. He's yours now. Yeah, you kind of fucked up the first time since that's mine and I can't drive, so. Yeah, his name's Mulligan. I really feel like you can nail it this time if you just like focus and stop playing the lottery. It would have been a good time. I'd have it over with too. If I had a baby when I was like 15, she'd be 16 now. Probably have a granddaughter on the way. Like, that would be perfect for me. I could handle life as a nana, you know? That's what I call my grandma, because when I was little, I couldn't pronounce old bitch. So that's what I came up with, and that's... No, she's sweet. She wouldn't even hurt a fly, because flies don't understand verbal abuse. So she would just, like, keep screaming at it and calling it fat, and it would keep flying. You know, they can't hear, so... No, I shouldn't do these jokes till she's dead. It's like, I can't wait a week. You know, she's very sick, but comedy comes first. That's what she always said. She never said that, but yeah, I might change my mind though. I think girls change their mind about kids a lot. I got to decide kind of soon though. If I wait too long, I'm going to do a surrogacy because the longer you wait as a woman, the higher the risk that, you know, you won't get your body back. And so I'm just going to put that on someone else. It's also like, I just found out that with a surrogacy, you can give your egg to a girl and then it comes out of her looking like you. I didn't know, I thought it had to look like Juno or whoever. Like I didn't know that you could just, I found this out, I'm like, why doesn't everyone do that? Like I know it's very expensive, but like if you could do it, why does anyone like say, I want to have my own? Because to me, that's like, if someone was like, hey, do you want me to make you a pizza? And you're like, no, I want to do it myself, but thank you. Yeah, I really want to bond with my pizza. I'd be like, really? Because I can go make it for you. It'll taste the same as if you make it. And also your vagina won't be ruined. So are you sure? Like, please make that. It sounds gross, but I'll eat it, but I do, there's some things about having your own kid that I would be like, oh, that'd be fun. Like, you can make them do stuff by telling them how long you carried them. Like my mom used to do that to get me to clean my room. She'd be like, will you clean your room? I carried you for 9 months, come on. It never really worked on me because I was like, don't tell me I was in there that long. Like I know how much you drink and like I've never seen you take a weekend off that I can remember. I doubt you went 9 months when you were 25. Like I can do the math, you know, like barely because you drank while you were pregnant with me, but it's a struggle. I have to go to Kumon every night. Oh, we got some Kumon fans in the crowd. What is the deal with Kumon? I'm so confused by that place. Okay, it's like a tutoring place you're supposed to send your kids, but the sign, the logo, is a bummed out smiley face. It's so confusing. It literally is like a sad, depressed smile. It's just like, Kumon. Like, I'm always like, what's going on? And I'm always peering in. They're like, I get arrested. But like, you just like, I'm always like, what's going on in Kumon? They won't let you know, but here's what I think is happening. I think it's like a bunch of students like at desks working on their stuff, and then there's just like tutors hanging over them, just like, come on. Like that's all they say, but it works. I really hope that's it. Please be it. But yeah. So yeah, I might do a surrogacy. It would be kind of fun because you get to hang out with this chick all day. You know, she's having your baby. Your name's Brenda or whatever you name her. You get to name your surrogate. I heard that. I think that's a thing. Brenda seems fitting. She's hanging out with you, but your loved ones are gonna want to know why. Like, why? What's wrong? And you got to tell them a good reason. You can't just be like, oh, I'm vain. So, you know that about. Like, you have to have just like, you could say something like, oh, I'm barren, and then bum everyone out. Like that's the worst word. And I honestly don't want to say that because I think I might be, and I don't want to jinx it. Like it's a miracle I haven't been pregnant yet. Like something, not even a scare, you guys. Like. I'm a little suspicious. Like things aren't working like they should. Like I use the pill, but like I take the pill like people take fish oil. Like oh, this would be good to do today. Like no, every day, same time. I can't remember. So I switched to the IUD. My doctor put me on the IUD, and which I don't know if you've heard of. It's like the thing you just like set it and forget it, and you don't do anything. You gotta put in, there's a 2-year and then there's a 5-year. I went with the 5-year lease and gonna leave it in for 10, roll the dice, just see what happens. Like, there's no way I'm gonna remember to take it out. I'm definitely gonna die with it inside me, but it's like certain, No, it's like the most painful procedure ever. Like, I had no idea. I blacked out during it because I was drunk, but like the pain was also probably a thing. And it's so weird because then they do an ultrasound to like which is, I'm like, this is why I'm here, is to never have to put jelly on my stomach. The doctor like, whoa, he's doing that. He's showing me on the screen where it is. He's like, there it is. And I'm like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Like, oh my God, like, my future is so bright. Like that's crazy. Like all my disposable income, it's like right in front of me. Like so many naps. I had him printed up so I could give it to my mom and like ruin her day. That was fun. It was mean. It was not nice. She was like, no way. And I was like, no way. 5 years, maybe 10. IUD, I recommend it. I forgot what the name was so many times. Like I kept saying there's so many acronyms in medicine. For a while I was saying, I was bragging to my friends, like I got the new 5-year UTI. Got it, yeah. And they're like, why are you dancing? That sounds terrible. Here's all the cranberry juice in the world. You'll need it. It's not an IED either. Don't do that. IUD. I remember it now because it's DUI backwards. That's how my mom taught me. So, so I'm gonna do that. This is the thing with the surrogacy. If someone asks you why you're doing it, you could just make up anything. Like no one is a doctor, right? So like you could just say, I mean, like some people are, but like most people, not doctors. So. If they're like, why are you doing a surrogacy? I can just be like, oh, I'm just doing one. Actually, Brenda's having my baby for me. I'm glad you asked. My vagina's too small for a baby, so. I mean, it's like so tight in there that, like. Well, I have T.P.S, which is tight pussy syndrome, as you know, as you didn't know. Yes. It's like, well, the word pussy, it is in it. I know that seems weird. It does, but when it's this tight, it's medically, it's called a pussy. It's true, so. And I don't usually tell people this, so could you just like, tell everyone? That would be great. Thank you so much, thank you. Come on, Brenda, and she's on a leash, and we just walk off, like, bye. But you gotta sell it, you gotta walk like this. So tight, oh, the burden. It's my dream. I'm like, doesn't hurt. I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I don't want kids yet. I don't want to get married. It helps that my boyfriend doesn't want to marry me, so that's convenient. For a while, he was like, I don't want to get married until gay people can get married, and I was like, they can. He was like, yeah, I never thought that would happen. So. I was like, oh, I thought that was weird you were protesting all those times, so. He doesn't want to get married. I don't really care. I don't need like a big reception. I don't want a whole to-do. I never want to have to slow dance with my dad in front of all of my friends. Like that seems, like that's something we do alone together and I don't want to ruin that. Like I feel, thank you, yeah. And like, what if the band doesn't know Genuine's Pony? Are we supposed to just like freestyle to whatever they come up with? That seems humiliating, you know? So yeah. I also don't like the fact that when you get married as a woman, you just kind of give up your last name. Like it's nice to take your husband's name, but then you're like, oh, this thing I've had my whole life, that's my whole identity, that my great-grandparents came through Ellis Island with, I'll just throw it in the trash. This guy seems cool, bye. Like that's, what? You really, like, your name is nothing after you get married. All it is like your shithead son's bank account security question answer. That's all your name is. What? Only time it comes up, yeah. And he's gotta call you because he doesn't even know it. Like, that's the one call you get from him a month. Mom, I'm locked out of my account again. Hey, what's your old name? He calls it an old name. You're like, you mean my maiden name? He's like, whatever. Jones. He's like, can you spell it? And you're like, fucking Doug. Like, Jesus Christ. Why couldn't you stay a baby? That is weird that that's the question that they came up with. Like the banks were like, what worthless piece of information could we ask for that no one would ever know about this man to protect his finances? And some guy's like, what about his mother's name? And they're like, perfect, who gives a shit, right? His mother's name. That's the question. That's always that question. That seems like something people should know about you. But it's that question and then your first concert. So it's your name and then your son's first concert, or just your name and Limp Bizkit are just fighting for the top spot. So rude. Your name really just, you're just like, I don't really see it anymore. Sometimes women get divorced, but they keep their ex-husband's last names because they're just like, I just don't want to go to the DMV. Like, I don't care. Like, I'll just live with this man's name I hate because I don't want to wait in line. Like, I get it. Because your name disappears. That's why I want to marry someone with my same last name, save the trouble, not a cousin because they're poor, but like like another Glaser. I could find one. And but if we had kids, I would still make my kids hyphenate their names just to be a dick about it. I don't know. Like they'd be like, Mom, why are we Glaser? Like, I don't know, I want you to sound like tiny little law firms, okay? That's why. This is my son, Cooper Glaser and Associates, his sister Associates. It's a strange name, yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. But we've been together, my boyfriend and I, we've been together like 3 years. We've broken up like 3 times, but we always get back together, so we're gonna make it. And that's like really promising. No, it is. It's been good. He broke up with me once because he kind of like found out I was lying about who I was in the beginning of our relationship to kind of trap him into one. I was like, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to do that. Like, but what if I don't like me? I really was like pretending to be this version of a girl that he would fall in love with. You know, I was just walking around like, what would Khaleesi do? Like, I didn't know what, I was like, he likes that show, I think, you know? So I just like walked around topless, got a bunch of lizards. I didn't think it through, but I hid a couple things. I wasn't lying about who I was. I feel like I put Spanx on my personality. Like, I was just like tucking some things in, you know? There's just like, I don't know, like, he's a lot cleaner than I am. We were getting ready for bed once, and you know when you're like first like hanging out with someone, you start sleeping over and your hygiene habits kind of meet up and yours are just like not really up to snuff. But you just like fake it. You're just like, I always brush them this long. That's cool, yeah. Oh, you get the bottoms. That's neat. I'll try that. All right. And then my arm is going numb. He's still going. I'm just like, cool, we're still doing this? Like, I get through that. I'm like headed out of the bathroom. He's like, you gotta floss. And I was like, you gotta floss? What am I doing? Okay, here we go. And I'm just like, just gushing blood. Just like, what? This never happens. I must have hit something. This is weird. This is the first time. Both ends are on our period. Is that not right? Okay. Don't say that. So yeah, We've been taking showers together recently, which is like, because I just think he like wants me to shower more, so that's cool. I'll take what I can get. Like, he's like, let's get in. I'm like, woo. He's just like scrubbing my back a little too much. I'm like, what are you doing? And I was like, do you want a blowjob? He's like, let's get your feet first. I'm like, okay. All right. I was like, do you have like a foot fetish? He's like, no, you have a foot fungus and you should get this looked at. It's of concern. I'm like, it doesn't scrub off. But he's like a clean freak. You can't compete with that. Like, he takes up to 3 showers a week. And it's like, we get it, Dr. Oz. Like, ugh. I don't know. I'm a very fast showerer. He's always like, how do you get anything done in there? And I'm just like, you know what? I came from a house where we didn't shower for very long because we didn't have a lot of hot water and my dad watched us. So, you know, we just got in and out. We all know that family. So, but it's been good. I broke up with him the first time because we were a year into our relationship and he would not say I love you. A year in. And I needed to hear it because my friends told me I did. So that's when you know. That's really when you know. Because I was like trying to be cool about it. Like, because friends talk about that. Girls are very aware of when you're not saying I love you. It's like first base for us. When we get together with our girlfriends, we're not like, oh, did you finger him last night? Like, we don't care about that. Like, you know, we're just like, did he say I love you? When's he gonna say it? And like, I didn't have anything to tell them. I was trying to play it cool. I was like, I don't need to hear it. You know, I know he does. Like the way he like high fives me after sex, like there's no question. Like you wouldn't just do that. They're like, okay, well, does he talk about the future at all? And I was like, yeah, you know, like flying cars, robots, like climate change. We're all worried, so he's no different, you know. But they were so mad. And so I went back to it. I was furious too. I was just like, why don't you love me? You know, like in a super lovable tone and just like crying in the street. And he just didn't want to say it. He was sweet about it because he was very calm and he was just like, he's honest, you know? He was just like, I can't say it. And I was like, okay, well, let's find a good speech therapist. Like, let's get you in a program. Like, honestly, I thought this was feelings for you, but clearly it's phonics. So this is like such a relief. I know someone to Kumon. This is gonna be great. Come here. Like, this is what he did say. He was like, I can't say I love you. I was like, you just did. I'll take it. Thank you so much. You can stop right there. That counts. But he was like, no. This is what he gave me. He was like, I can't say I love you. He was like, but I'm enthusiastic about being with you. One girl just goes, thank you so much. You feel me. I know. Every girl in here is like, you poor bitch. Like, oh my God, thank you. Every girl has that reaction, and every guy is always like, that's one of the most sincere things you could ever say. That's better than I love you. I'm enthusiastic about being with you. I'm like, oh, am I Enterprise Rent-A-Car giving you a customer survey? Would you recommend me to your friends who are more emotionally available? I've only had really 2 serious boyfriends in my life, and the first one definitely did not say it on his own. He was a blackout drunk with a twin bed, and that second part's not really that important. I just kind of want to paint a picture. He had a twin bed. He was 30 with a twin bed, and I would be like, can you upgrade to a full so I feel like a woman? And that's all it takes, you know? And he was like, no, it's an extra long twin. I was like, ooh, a California twin. Wow, am I Rihanna? Jesus. So he would get blackout drunk all the time. We were long distance. He would get caught making out with girls in bars back home where I was from. My friends would see him. They'd call me, tell me about it. I'd call him the next day and be like, what the fuck? And he was like, I thought it was you. And I was like, aw, like I was flattered. Like, was she skinny? Like, ugh. So he was the worst. He came to visit me for Valentine's Day, and I was like, oh my God, he's so gonna say I love you. This is the trip. And I got ready. I told all my friends, I'm like, this is it. And it was a great night. Like, we went to this fancy dinner that I paid for, and then we were like in this alley, and like I was rubbing his back as he vomited, and it was just like everything I'd wanted. And he just got really sick and passed out, and I was like, oh my God. Like, he didn't say I love you. I think he may have said I hate you. It's like, it was the worst time. But I was like, wait a second, when he gets blackout drunk, he doesn't remember anything he does or says. So I'll just make last night whatever I want it to be. So this is true. I swear to God. I woke him up the next morning and I was like, hey, do you remember what you said to me last night? He was like, no, I'm sorry, what? And I was like, no, you told me you love me. And he was like, I did? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, okay. That's it. He started saying it after that. I date raped my boyfriend into loving me. That's what I did. Thank you so much. I took back the night. It was like a pretty good plan. I couldn't use it though with my boyfriend now because he doesn't drink. So I was like, what am I gonna do? So this is how I got, how am I gonna get it? This is how I got it. I decided to ask him to say I love you as he was coming, which is a great time. That's like a guy will do anything for you in that moment. You just gotta time it perfectly. I was just like, tell me you love me. He was like, I love you. Like it was just like, I got it. You know, just the once, but I got it. You know, so it was pretty cool. And because I thought about it, I was like, oh my God, guys are so vulnerable in that moment. They will do anything right before they come, up until they come. Like I feel like my boyfriend would like take a bullet to the brain for me. He would jump in front of a train for me. He would do anything in a Bruno Mars song, pretty much is what I'm saying. Like definitely. I feel like Bruno Mars must write all his lyrics before he comes. Like that's the only way he feels those things. And then it is a sharp drop off after that. Right after it comes, I feel like in 1 second he'd do anything for me, and then he's like, ugh, and then it's just like, I feel like he's like, what have I done? Like he wants to pretend it didn't happen. We can't really talk about it. I'm like, tell me about my clit. He's just like, no, like he doesn't, I want to talk. He's off getting a towel. I'm like, you can let it marinate, I don't care. Like, this is fine. He's like dabbing me off. I'm like, are we having company? Like, what's the rush? I'm like, you know this was consensual, right? What are you doing? He's so ashamed. He tries to close me like a laptop. I'm like, I'm a real woman with feelings and thoughts and a career. You can't do this. I think it's porn. I think that's what makes guys so ashamed after they come sometimes. Because they're used to just watching disgusting things. They're like, whoa, that didn't happen. But it did. You did it. And it's like, I get it. Like, I don't mind that guys watch porn. They all watch it. And I don't care that my boyfriend watches porn. Like, I'm on the road a lot. So sometimes I'll ask him to send me the porn he's about to jerk off to. And then I'll sit there and watch it, like just knowing that he's jerking off to it. Like, I think it's like romantic because I'm like, somewhere out there. Like, we're looking at the same moon, you know? It's beautiful, kind of. I'm not like totally like, I don't love porn. I watch it sometimes mainly for tips. Like, I'm always looking for like new tricks I can try, you know? Especially when it comes to blowjobs, I'm always like, I feel like I'm not very good at them. So I'm always like, I'll check out a blowjob video on like the front page, like something very mild. I'll be like, okay, this seems cool. And I'll just take some notes, like, what are these gals gagging about? And just like, And you learn some things. You're like, oh, okay, use both hands. I can do that. That seems cool. All right. Look terrified. All right, I'll give it a whirl. Wouldn't be the first time, you know? Be fun to revisit. Okay. Choke to death. Perfect. Okay. That's how I'm gonna go then. Like, it's like violent stuff on the front page. You don't even have to dig for the stuff. Every porn now is just like, oh, it's like a girl just like dying. When did this happen? I feel like I took a break from porn and then it's all just slobber now. It's like, these girls have so much saliva and I'm like, I don't have that much. Like, it's making me insecure. I'm like, these bitches look like Saint Bernards. Like, I don't have this like frothy, foamy strands. I'm like, do I need an extra gland or something? Like, what? I gotta be wet up here now? Like, it's just too much. I hate the way porn has made me feel throughout my life. I started watching porn when it first came out in '98, and it made me feel sad. Then I hadn't even kissed a boy, and I was like, I have to do that. Like, and And then I didn't watch it forever. Then I checked back in on it when I like started being interested in like having sex. I was like, maybe I'll try it. And then I was watching it and I saw porn vaginas and I was like, mine doesn't look like that. Have you seen porn vaginas? They're just like these tiny little, it's like God's little whisper. It's just like a little suggestion. It literally is. Sometimes I'm like, does that girl just have a paper cut down there? Like, is that... It looks like it would hurt. Like, it's just these tiny... I haven't looked like that since I was 7, to be honest. Like, I remember, I didn't know those were my glory days. I should have just stared at it more and been like, you got it, girl. Like, that would have been amazing. I squandered my youth. But yeah, those porn vaginas made me so sad about my own because, man, my vagina doesn't look like that. And I hated it for a while. I was like so furious. Every time I looked at it, I wanted to punch it. I was just like, ugh. And it looked like it had been punched several times. So that's what's weird about that. I was like, why make it worse? Sometimes I see it and I'm just like, were you in a street fight earlier? Like, it just is like picking gravel out. I'm like, oh God. But do you know what I'm talking about? Like, some of you have vaginas like mine, like where you're just like, like it looks like it's trying to escape, kind of like, do you know what I mean? Don't be ashamed. I have it too. It's like, you could ask me how's it hanging some days, and that's fine. That's my body. You go to get a wax, and she has to go through it like a Rolodex. Okay, let's go. No one? Just me? Great. Great. Feeling great about my body again. Thanks so much. No, I do. I feel fine about it now. For when I was in college, I was like saving up money to get surgery. And that seems crazy, but a lot of girls do this. And now I'm like, no way. Because I was so scared. I was just like, no one's going to see it until I can fix it. And then I got drunk and I was like, everyone in! Like, I was like, look at it, isn't that hilarious? Like, you get drunk and you're just like, then you have sex and no one cares. No guy has ever complained. I like, it's as long as it's clean and you share it with them, like they don't care. They don't care. So now I'm not touching it's good, it's fun. You know, it's not great. You know, it's like Venice. You know, it's a little hard to get to, but the canal is amazing, and that's what I focus on. It's the infrastructure. A lot of Italians have been in it. It's like, you know. So that's my vagina. Had to cover that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not bothered by porn as much anymore. My boyfriend got me into porn, the industry. It's been pretty lucrative. I'm just dipping my toe in, you know, that's what I do. I dip my toe in girls' vaginas. It's very niche, very niche. You know that's a type of porn. Like that's probably a very popular type of porn. There are like at least 3 guys in here who are like, I can't believe I haven't seen her yet. That's weird. Because like, I don't know. We've been watching porn together a little bit, and because we finished Friday Night Lights, so that's what Netflix wanted for us. And so we've been watching porn together, and he wants to watch what I want to watch. So he's like, what are you into? And I'm like, well, if it were up to me, we would watch a TMZ clip of Zac Efron getting out of a car. Like, that's what treats mommy right, you know? Like, that's fine for me. But in terms of porn, like, there's been a couple videos that I'm like, I like that, but I always stumble into them. I wouldn't know how to search for it. It's too weird that I don't even know how to describe what I like. He was like, try me. Like, I'll find it. Because apparently he's like the Edward Snowden of porn. Like, he can just hack into, like, find anything. It's very impressive watching him. It's always got like 8 screens up, all buffering at different times. So as soon as one gets boring, the next one is like the money shot is seconds away. Like, it's orchestrated. But he was like, describe it. Come on, I'll find it. And I was like, okay. Of the porn I've seen, the ones I like are like the videos where the girl, she isn't really quite into it at first. You know, she's a little bit like, I don't know, you know. But then she like gets into it. But like at first she's just like a little reluctant. And he was like, oh yeah, reluctant porn. He starts typing in reluctant. Like, what are you doing? He's like, reluctant porn. I'm like, that's not he's like, yeah, it is. And it is. Oh, it is. It is. There's so much reluctant porn with reluctant in the titles. I mean, it's just like hot, reluctant sluts. And I'm just like, one of those words is not like the other porn. Like, that one. Where did you learn that word? Have you been attending night school? Like, what? Reluctant. It's very hot. You should look it up. It's if you don't want to, if you're a little reluctant to do so, I do a pretty sick impression of reluctant porn. So here we go. So this is all reluctant porn. Ready? No, okay. Like that's it. That is it. Yes, slight hesitation, full commitment. Yes. Mostly casting couch. So check it out. But I was just like, I was so shocked. Oh my God, you can find any type of porn. I was like, put in the word facetious. Like, let's just put it in. Like, see what we get. You know, I think I had just learned how to spell that word, so I was like, showing off or whatever. So it's like, put it in. And so I spelled it for him. I was like, face and then chiss, and then put it together. And he was like, face tits? And I was like, I'm sure that's a thing, but no. Facetious. So he put it in, and there were 3 videos with facetious in the title. It was crazy. With 3, it was just a black girl named Facetious, but you know what? That counts. She's amazing. She's really good. She fucks sarcastically, so that's like her thing that she... Check her out. But I've learned a lot from porn, dirty talk-wise, not like physically. My MO is I kind of just lay there. Like, I'm a bottom, you know? Like, and I'm enjoying myself. I don't want to change. Like, I like being on bottom. I'm not a dead fish. I hate when guys call me that. I think that's rude. Dead fish. I've had dead fish. I'm like, what? No. I'm like a fish on its way out. Like, I'll give you that. Like, I'm not doing great, but like, dead. Maybe someone just needs to clean my tank, you know? Like, that's what I call going down on me. Thank you so much. It's really disgusting. Please tonight, if you get gone down on, like, just say to yourself, just for me, just go like, yeah, you clean that fucking tank. Just like for me, it'll make you feel good. I know. I feel like I'll feel it, you know? Like my ear will tingle. I'm like, yeah, girl's getting her tank clean. Clean it. I love that. So if you're lazy in bed like I am, you kind of got to bring it when it comes to dirty talk, because I'm rarely like on top doing things that are impressive. If I'm ever on top, I always do reverse cowgirl, because you can pretend his legs are Zac Efron's a lot easier than his dumb, stupid head. So, but if you're on bottom just chilling, say some good stuff. Like I have lines to say. Before I did it, I would just be put on the spot and I couldn't think of anything. He'd be like, what do you want? And I'd be like, to check my phone? I mean, to check your dick? And he's like, what? I'm like, for crabs? I don't know, okay, I'm sorry. So go in with a plan. And that's where porn comes in. You watch porn, you steal the line from that, and you use it. And I steal from Sasha Grey. She's my favorite porn actress. She's amazingly filthy. Look at you all pretending not to know who that is. That's amazing. She's awesome. She's so like poetically filthy. And I stole one of her like mild lines from one of her Disney porns. And the line was, you own this pussy. I was like, that's great. I'll use that, you know. I've been looking to sell this thing off for a while anyway, so please, someone take it. So I said that, I decided to say that, and so we're doing it, and I'm like gearing up, and I was just like, he's back there, and just wanna set the scene. He was back there, and by the way, I was not even doing doggy style. Like, that's, even for me, I'm like, I don't want to plank right now. Like, can we not? I'm always like, can we turn doggy into walrus? Can we like make this a little bit more comfy for old glazed dog? Like, I don't want to engage my core right now, if that's cool, thanks. So, he's doing it, I'm walrusing, and things are going great. And out of nowhere, I was just like, you own this pussy. And he was like, what? And I was like, you heard me. And he was like, okay. And he's like, nervous. Because he's like a first-time pussy owner. Like, I think he had just rented before, apparently. It can be nerve-wracking, you know? So he was like, oh, and I was excited. I was like, And to be honest, I really thought that I would say, you own this pussy, and he would just like immediately finish. Like, he would just be like, I love you. Like, oh. But it didn't happen that way. he like needed a lot more from me. Like it was hot, but he like needed me to say more things, and I didn't have anything else to say. That's all I had written on my hand, so I was just kind of like, you own this pussy. So I just started repeating myself, which works at first. You know, you're like, you own this pussy. He's like, yeah, I do. You own this pussy. Yeah, I do. You own this pussy. Okay, pretty aware of that by now. Care to expound on the situation whatsoever? And I had not, so I'm just like, it's in escrow. We just put it in I don't know what that means. I'm just grasping at loose real estate terminology. There's a spacious eat-in kitchen if you just contact Janet Russo to set up a showing. 917-425. He's like, are you giving me my aunt's number? I'm like, I don't know. This is just the only real estate agent I know. I'm like, check out the mudroom. It's right above you if you so dare. Come on, please. No. Anal. Anal. Oh, God. Do you guys do it? I do. I love it. It's good. You should try it. And I always feel weird saying that I've done it because people, I just feel like, we didn't need to know that. Or they're like, I would never do that. But here's the thing. I've done research. 33% of women have done it. So like all of these girls. That's just like crazy. Because I wouldn't think you've done it, but you have. These are facts. So that's like so weird, Mom. It's like just knowing that you've done that. I do learn a lot. I love sex facts. I love finding things out. Like squirting is like such an anomaly to me. I can't do it. I've been trying. We're trying. So thank you. Thanks. That's so sweet, you guys. He wants to get a surrogate, but you know, no, I can't do it. I just found out recently though that like squirt is like mostly pee. It's like very diluted urine, which is like such a relief to me because now I get to say, oh, I squirted the bed until 4th grade. Like that seems a lot cooler. I'm like, I was a sexy 4th grader, you know? Like that's so cool of me. I learn a lot of things. Sexuality doesn't come naturally to me. I just feel like I'm, ugh. So like, I have to like learn how to be, like I know that guys love it when they find out you're not wearing underwear, like that's super hot to them. And I just like always wear underwear, it's like my thing. And you guys get it. And but I just like, I've never done, and the other day, first time, no underwear the whole day. And it was, you know, just because I shit my pants at this Starbucks, but it was like, once I ditched that thong in that bathroom, I was like, hello. It was sexy. I was like, anything can happen, so. I'm down to try a lot of stuff. My boyfriend does some pretty kinky things. He did this recently, just during the, like, surprised me with it. Not like in a vicious way, like it was a very light one. He might have been checking my pulse, to be honest. I'm not really sure. I was very relaxed. It was just like a light one. But he didn't say anything when he did it. He just did it, and then we were just like, hey, like just staring at each other. You gotta say something, or you just can't be like, oh. I was like, and I didn't say anything because I couldn't, and I was like, after you. And I could tell he panicked, like he didn't think about saying, so he was just like, I'm gonna kill you. And I was like, what? No, get off. And he was like, is that too much? I'm like, yes, it's too much. Jesus Christ. Thank you so much. My boyfriend bought me a sex swing. I did not ask for one. He surprised me with it. I got back from the road and he like walked me in the bedroom and was like, surprise. And I was like, are you living with a handicapped woman that needs to get in and out of bed? Like it's a big apparatus with all these straps. I mean, it really looks like how they fed the velociraptors in Jurassic Park, like when they lower the cows down and then they come back up and just like swinging straps. You guys know. That's a sex swing, I think. I'm pretty sure. It's really, it's fun. It's great. I know why he got it, because he's like tired of doing all the work, because I just lay there. So he's like, I just like plop in this thing, and then he just taps it once, and then you're just like fucking forever. Like it's just perpetual motion after that. It's like the bird dipping in water of sex. It's just like you'll just fuck forever until a scientist comes and stops you. I don't know why that has to happen. But yeah, it's pretty fun. It's more fun when he goes to work and I just get to hang out in it all day and just spin around, pretend I'm like Pink at the Grammys. I'm just like, it's so good. You spin and spin. It's awesome. It's also, okay, I found the box for it. He like hid the box, and which was weird because I found the box. I'm like, I didn't think like Santa put this together. Like elves were making this, but I found the box and he hadn't like opened the whole box because on the box it said free blindfold inside. And I was like, yes, it's a sleep mask. Like I love sleep masks. I wear them on planes. I need them. I'm a connoisseur. I leave them on planes all the time though. And so this one I've been wearing, it's so good. It's the best one I've ever had, this sex swing blindfold. So it blocks out all the light. It does say "cum slut" on it, but I'm like, that's who I am. So, far be it from me to deny Southwest that information, It is weird when we land and I wake up and I'm like, I hope that's drool. Like, I hope it's drool. Please be drool. I've said that so many times in my life. Please be drool. I don't know why. It's a weird thing to say. I am like obsessed with talking about sex. I apologize if it's not your thing, but like, come on, it's like so fun. And like we're all having sex, but we don't really like talk about it. Like we'll be like, oh yeah, I've had sex before. Like we'll admit that, but we won't be like, oh yeah, I've been like, ugh. But that's like what you look like. No one admits that. They're like, no, I look cooler. No, you don't. You're just like, ugh. Like it's just a bunch of like skin like shaking. It's so gross. And you all look like it. We all do. But like, the only thing that like differentiates us is like we put on clothes and we're like, nope, I've never done that. What's going like? As soon as you're not naked, you can be like, no, I don't do that. What are you talking about? I'm a princess. Like that's what's separating us is just clothes. Like you can give like a sloppy blowjob and put on like some jeans and a tank top and be like, I've never sucked a dick in my life. What are you talking about? Nope, not me. And it's like, yes, you have. If you weren't a tank top, male or female, you've sucked some dicks. Like that's just a fact of tank tops, I think. Yeah. I love it though. I'm always like, I love to picture people like what they're into. Pregnant women are my favorite because you're like, I know you doing it. Like, hey, you got stuffed. You got stuffed. Like, you know it. And then you can find out like exactly when she had sex. Like all you have to do is ask like, when are you due, or pretend you care or whatever. And then you just do some light math and you count back 9 months and you're like, July. You were just like, like in July you were getting it. You love it. Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself. Like, I love that. That's the thing about being pregnant. Like, if you tell your parents you're pregnant, like, you're pretty much like, Dad, Chris came inside me. Come here. I kept it in. Like, that's... No, I don't want to do that. God, creeps have ruined the smile compliment, by the way. Like, it's done. You can't, because girls, you'll just be walking on the street and guys will tell you to smile. It's just the worst. It's happened to all of us. There's only like 2 of you who actually do it, but you've ruined it for everyone. Most guys don't do this, but girls you'll just be walking down the street by yourself, not smiling, because you're not a lunatic who's just smiling for no reason. Who's this giddy bitch? Just like, yeah. If I saw that, I'd be like, did you just get into DeVry, ma'am? Like, what's going on in your life? Did you just find a new feminine wipe that fits your busy lifestyle? That's what I thought. How fun. So insane. You don't see girls smiling and walking, but these guys cannot take it. They are just so upset that you're not smiling, and they stop you and they're just like, oh, can you smile pretty? Oh, can I get a smile? You'd be prettier if you smiled. Like, there's always some version of that. And I never want to, because, just like, I just got off the phone with my mom or something, so I'm just like, ugh. And, or just life, you're just like, ugh. And they always say it, and I always do. I'm always just like, here you go. Like, this is what you want. I'm just like, it hurts. But you do it because if you don't, they rape you, and that's true. That's true. Haven't tried it. Like, don't risk it. It's a little rapey to be like, smile, and you're just like, okay. That's how you know if something's rapey. If a girl told you to do it, would you do it? Certainly not. If a girl was like, hey, smile, honey, I'd be like, no, you go smile. Look into a mirror if you want to see a girl smile. I'm going to be on my way. But a guy, I'm just like, is this the least I can do to not get raped right now? That's so great, thank you. I feel safe. I'm not like up here like fucking men. I'm not up here fucking men either, but my career took a different path, but I don't like how women are marketed to, feminine wipes. I talked about those before, and I could tell you guys were like, please get back to that. We need more. I just read your energy, it's pretty cool. And feminine wipes are these things we're supposed to carry around because they're like, hey, your vagina smells like it's supposed to, and it's grossing everyone out. Can you fix it, please? Thank you. And we're like, oh, okay, I'm so sorry to ruin the party. People are buying these. I don't know anyone who does, but I just don't understand why those exist, yet ball wipes were like, no, that's cool, we don't need them. I don't want balls to smell different, but it's just like, we should be equally shamed, you know? Like, a fun portable ball wipe, like why can't that be a thing? This is the thing, I don't want your balls to smell good. I don't like the way they smell, but I'm not like, I don't want it like wafting through my foyer, but like, I'm not dragging my boyfriend into Yankee Candle. Like, can you guys match this scent? Is there a way with like a touch of taint? Like just like a, cool, okay, I'll leave you here. I'll be a piercing pagoda, bye. Like, no. I don't enjoy the scent, the aroma, but I like that balls smell exactly how they look. Like there's something cool about that. They're just so authentic. They're comfortable with who they are. They're like, this is who I am. Like, take it or leave it. Like, I love that. There's nothing in nature that looks like it smells more than balls. And so they shouldn't smell good. You shouldn't put anything on them because we know that things are supposed to look how they smell. We all know that from Febreze commercials. You know, where they set a person in a hoarder's apartment and they blindfold them. And they're like, where am I? Am I in a whispering meadow? What's happening? And there's like a rat crawling behind them in some trash. And they're like, what's that? Is that a bubbling brook? What's going on back there? Then they take it off, they're like, ah! Like, it psychologically fucks you up. Don't Febreze your balls. Like, there's no amount of smell. I'm not gonna close my eyes when I'm down there and be like, am I in an Arabian spice market tonight? Like, no. I know where I am. Your dick is in my eye. Like, I don't really know why. But like, everyone knows about ball smell. It's funny to me that they attacked women's smell first because ball smell has been around forever. Even before I knew what balls were, I knew what ball smell was. Like, I knew balls smelled. And so did you. Think about it. You're a kid, right? And you walk into a room that smells a little weird. You turn to your friend and you're like, it smells like balls in here, right? Like, that's a phrase that was based on your balls to convey a generic funk smell. Like, it's been around. Your grandma could be like, it smells like balls in here. You'd be like, that's absolutely right, grandma. Like, that's a normal thing for you to say right now because it does smell like balls in here. Like, I think Chaucer wrote it. That's been around forever, So yeah, don't Febreze your balls. You guys have been so great. Thank you so much. Here is the last thing I'll say. Thank you. You guys are like, okay, fine. You're like mad at the one person who started it. I get it. I've been in an audience before. Really, again. I was having sex recently with my boyfriend, and I hate saying boyfriend because it's not like boyfriend. I hate it. My future ex-fiance and I were. We can get there, and no, we were doing it recently, and he said the funniest thing. And this is how I know he watches porn a lot, because out of nowhere, he just goes, what would you do for this dick? Great question. I was like, I love it. It's like, are you Terry Gross? This is amazing. What would you do for this dick? He doesn't talk like that either, by the way. Like like, why do you sound like Batman right now? It's just like, what would you do for this dick? And I was like, I didn't know your dick was a Klondike bar. Let's start there. Like, I don't have a plan. I was like, I do a silly dance? And he's like, please stop, it's going down. I was like, okay. I didn't know what to say. He asked it at the wrong time. You should ask that question before you have sex, right? Like, what would you do for this dick? He's like across the room, he's just dangling it, and I'm just like, anything! Like, that's the way. I'm just like, that's how I get. Real dick hungry, but I just, he asked it while I had it. He's like, what would you do for this dick? I was like, whatever I did 10 minutes ago, that seemed to work. Sit on your couch and eat Thai food. Wait till Shark Tank is over. Like, there's not a lot of hurdles between me and yo dick, you know? Like, I didn't know what to say. I hope he asks me again because I just wasn't prepared, which he won't because I've done this joke, so. But if he does, I would say, if he says like, what would you do for this dick? I'd like press play and be like, I would walk 500 miles and I would, like, cause I would. I love it. I do, I love it. It's my best friend. I love doing dick tricks. Like, dicks are so funny to me and they're so fun to play with. And like when you're with a guy long enough, you just like start to like do some weird stuff. I'm always just like, how you doing? Like, I just like talk to it and he'll be like, what are you saying? I'm like, this doesn't concern you. And I'll just be like, this is just between us. Like, I'll just do funny things. It's fun for everyone, you know? Talk to it. But here's some dick tricks that I just want to share with you. Okay, so first one is, so like before you have sex, when he's just like soft or whatever, you just take his dick and you just like pretend that it's a hose that's out of control and you're just like, whoa, whoa. Like, it's so fun. He won't like it at first, but it gets it going. Like, you know, like he can't, you're playing with it, you know? He'll roll his eyes, then you know he's into it. So the water starts pumping, and so, and then the other one is post-sex, okay? This is kind of gross, but okay, you know, after they do it, there's like a little bit still on it. I always like to go, oh, I forgot my lip gloss, and just put it on, I'm like, oh, ready to go. So fun. Do it, you gotta do it, promise me, he'll do it. Oh, God. So, yeah, dicks are so fun to me. I like to compliment my guy's dick. Like, I did that very early in our relationship. I complimented him, and I learned that there's only so many things you can say about a dick that guys want to hear. It's like two things. You can be like, oh, it's so big. Or like, owie. Like, that's kind of it. Like, don't stray too far outside of that. But that's hard because, like, sometimes they're not huge. Like, my boyfriend, not huge. Average. Perfectly average. I love it. It's wonderful, but it's average. And you can't celebrate that, you know? You can't be like, oh my God, it's so fucking expected. Like, oh, yes, fill me up with that adequate cock. Like, yeah, that's not good. So you lie, you know? Like, you're in the moment, and we were in the moment, and I was just like, it's so big. And he was just like, oh, is it? It's so big. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, we're looking at the same thing right now. Come on. So big. I'm like, can you just like suspend disbelief for like 15 seconds maybe? And think to yourself like, well, maybe she's only seen baby dicks. Like she worked in a nursery her whole life and never got a date. Like maybe that's it. But he was like, don't lie. I'm like, okay, fine, I won't. And then I just stopped complimenting it altogether because I was like, I can't say anything. But then I realized, oh wait, I can say it's perfect. That's what I'll say. Because that's not a lie. I think it's perfect. So now I say it's perfect. So if you've heard your dick is perfect, it's average or below average. So that's just a thing I want you to know. Yes. Yes. And your lady has found a loophole. But I don't care that much about dick size. I know it's a thing, but I don't know. If I love someone enough, I really don't care. And my friends are like, yeah, right. And I'm like, I don't. They're like, what if he had a micro penis? And I'm like, I don't know, there's other things. Like, you can work around it. Like, you can cheat on him. You can use toys. No, there's other things. You have your hands. You have your tongue. You know, at least you don't have a micro tongue, you know? Celebrate that. If you have a micro penis, just be proud of your big tongue. Because if you had like a tiny little... How gross would that be if a guy was like, hey, baby, like a little gecko, but he just had a huge cock, but he's like, you'd be like, where's Micro? I need him. Like, that is so gross. So at least your tongue's cool, you know? I did get in trouble for lying. You shouldn't lie. And I know that. We talked about it a lot. My boyfriend was like, you know, don't lie. Like, girls don't know because they don't get compliments down there, so they like don't get it, what it feels like to be lied to. And I was like, yeah, you know, we'd like some, you know. And he was like, really? Like, what would I even say? I don't know, like we're tight or whatever. He was like, really? I wouldn't even think to say that. That's crazy. I'm like, to me or girls in general? Like, what's the vibe here? And he was like, no, babe, you're perfect. And I was like, yes, okay. Oh, fuck you, okay? That's mine. He was like, owie? I'm like, enough. New York, thank you so much for coming out tonight. You're so great. Thank you, thank you, thank you.